my dear students. Today we are going to do a problem from the chapter Accounting for Liquidation of Companies, and this is our question. So after reading this question, you should take all the assets which are not specifically pledged. These assets are taken at their realizable values, not at book values, and these are the realizable values which is in the bracket, and these are the book values. It is because the creditors for their payment are concerned with the realizable value of assets. It may be noted that calls in arrears are treated as assets not specifically pledged, but we are not taking the book value, we are only taking the realizable value. And uncalled capital is not shown as an asset. And coming to the answer, this is the format. You should have a particular column, amount column, and assets not specifically pledged as per list A. First one is cash in hand. Coming to the question, cash in hand, 50,000 is returned as book value. There is no realizable value, so we are taking 50,000. Next one is stock in trade, 15,000 is take. Sorry, here 5,000. I have told it as 50,000. It is my error. That is 5,000. And stock in trade is 15,000. Fixture and fittings, 2,100. Plant and machinery, 15,600. Freehold land and buildings, 45,000. And book debt is 5,200. Book debt means sundry debtors. And coming to the here, calls in arrear on equity shares, 1,000 rupees. These are the assets which are not specifically pledged. So sum total of it, you will get 88,900 rupees. And the second part of the answer, assets specifically pledged as per list B. And after doing the first step, you should add to the realizable value of the assets not specifically pledged and surplus from the assets specifically pledged. Here, assets estimated realizable value due to secured creditors, deficiency ranking as unsecured, surplus carried to last column. These are the particulars. And moving to the question, you can see the creditors fully secured values 11,000, book values 9,000, partially secured 6,000 is the realizable value, 10,000 is the book value. And you should write here as 11,000 and 9,000. And for the secured creditors, it is 11,000 as realizable value, 9,000 as book value. So there is a surplus of 2,000, and 6,000 is the book value, realizable value of partially secured creditors, and 10,000 is was the book value. So there is a deficiency or loss of 4,000 rupees. So like that, you can want to total this column, this one, and 4,000, 2,000. And the estimated surplus from assets specifically pledged, we have found it 2,000 rupees. And estimated total assets available to preferential creditors, debenture holders, and bank overdraft secured by floating charge and unsecured creditors is 90,900. We will get this amount by adding 88,900 plus 2,000 rupees. And summary of gross assets, gross realizable value of assets specifically pledged plus other assets. The assets specifically pledged 17,000, you will get it from here, and the 88,900 is the total of assets not specifically pledged, which we have already found. So the sum total will be 1,05,900. And the next portion is the liability side. Here you want to draw 3 columns: gross liability, particulars, and another amount column. Secure creditors as per list B to the extent to which the claims estimated to be covered by the assets specifically pledged will be 15,000 rupees. You will get from 17,000 minus 2,000, you will get 15,000. And preferential creditors, in the question, preferential creditors is shown as 2,000. We are taking it. So 2,000 here and here. Estimated balance of assets available for debenture holders and bank overdraft secured by a floating charge and unsecured creditors is 88,900, which is the total of this assets not specifically pledged, because this 2,000 is estimated surplus from assets specifically pledged. We have deducted it from 17,000 and mentioned in the table. And coming to next part, debenture holders as per list D. And in the question, debenture holders is shown as 50,000. We are taking the same amount. 50,000. Here you should write 50,000, and here also in this column you need to deduct 50,000 from 88,900, and you will get 38,900 rupees. And bank overdraft, in the question you can see the bank overdraft draft of 8,000 rupees. So bank overdraft list D, 8,000 we have writing 8,000 here, and deducting 8,000 here, you will get 30,900 as estimated surplus as regards debenture holders and bank overdraft unsecured creditors. And unsecured creditors, from the question you can see that unsecured creditors is 70,000, and so we are writing 70,000 here. Estimated unsecured balance of claims of creditors partially secured on specific assets. Here it is 4,000 because 6,000 was the realizable value of partially secured and unsecured creditors, and the book value was 10,000. So there were a deficiency of 4,000 rupees. So we are adding this 4,000 to unsecured creditors, and you will get 74,000 rupees. You should write here also. And estimated efficiency as regards creditors being the difference between gross liabilities and gross assets. And to find the deficiency of creditors, regarding creditors, you need to deduct 30,900 from 74,000, then you will get 43,100 rupees. And you should sum total this column also, gross liability column also, then you will get 1,49,000 rupees. And issued and called up capital 6,500 preference shares of 10 each fully paid up as per list F. The question you can see the preference share capital of 6,500 shares of 10 each, which is 65,000, and equity share capital of 6,000 shares of 10 each, 60,000. And calls in arrear on equity shares. Calls in arrear on equity shares was 2,500, but the realizable value was 1,000 rupees. So to find the amount, irrecoverable amount, 2,500 minus 1,000. Here you are writing 6,500 as preference shares total, 60,000 as equity shares total, and you should deduct the irrecoverable unpaid calls which we have found just now, 2,500 minus 1,000. So you will get 1,500, and the total will be 58,500. And to find the estimated efficiency as regards members or contributories as per list H, you should add 43,100 plus 65,000 plus 58,500. So you will get 1,66,600 rupees. And this way you can do this type of problems. You should try the example number 1 from our Calicut University textbook, which is almost similar to this problem. So thank you.